Titus here with Real Breaks, ready to cap off this evening with Hybrid Mixer number 3. So we got 4 boxes each of Topps Chrome Hobby and Stadium Club from this year. So I think the first one we alternated. The second one we did all the Stadium Club first and then all the Topps Chrome. I think I like doing that better. So let's get our mitt out and we'll go ahead and start off with Stadium Club. Say hello when you join. Let me know who's hanging out for this last break of the evening. And let's do this. Probably be pretty quiet, but we're going to have fun regardless. And the rest of you guys, probably watching this tomorrow morning. So hopefully we can play some big ones and go out with the monster. So has been a fun night. So we did 2 of these earlier and then did a little bit of basketball. 2 baseball high and mixers in between. Dustin May, box topper to get us started. Go to the Dodgers. Dodgers to Mike Seams in. So yeah, a little bit of everything tonight. The only thing we missed was football. I tried to talk Ryan into letting me do a mosaic mixer, but fell through. But we had fun tonight. That basketball high roller was a blast with 2012, 2013 hoops. That stuff is loaded. All right, Paul's here and Jeff's here. So we got a little crew hanging out. Brock's still here. All right. Perfect. Well, let's have some fun, guys. So let's see. Let me take a look. So like Paul, that's right. You closed this one out with the Cubs. So hopefully some closeout mojo for you. And Jeff, do you have anything in here? You have Rangers and White Sox. All right. So we did okay for you on the White Sox in the last one. We can do better here. Yeah, Jeff, I told you. It doesn't look like much with no autos in there. But those things sell super well. What's the Rober base getting? And is there any graded ones that have sold yet? Because I know a lot of people have been sending those in. There's got to be. I mean, it's been out for a while now. Nice, Jeff. That'll do. That'll do indeed. Paul hit another home run challenge today. He's the expert. Paul, I'm going to start asking you when I should play him. I still have not gotten very many of mine in yet. $150 US. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do for a $79 mixer. Austin Nola, we were talking about him earlier. He's been playing really well for the Padres. They've actually got him hitting in the middle of their lineup. It's kind of crazy. Mariners to Phil Tanella on this one. A little bit of whiting on that bottom left corner, but still a nice auto to get us started. I'm going to throw it in the mitts. And you'd think that after midnight these cards wouldn't stick together as much, but nope. You know, the air just cools down a little bit. Chris Bryant, chrome base for the Cubs. Jeez, that Black Abreu 75 too. That's crazy. The Rober being 150 doesn't surprise me, but that Black Abreu getting 75 does surprise me. But yeah, I mean, it's just a really limited product, and the cards look awesome in hand. Bichette base on the front here, Blue Jays. Juan Soto, Bash and Burn. Jalen Davis is your next auto. Davis is going to the Giants. Giants to Scott Harvey. I just remembered we got to keep track of hits as we go here too. For skunk protection. So from those 5 cards that were originally available, Hank Aaron and the Mantle have been picked. So the other 3 are still available. All right, Giants and Mariners are the 2 on the board so far. And Giants are going to Scott Harvey. Mariners are going to Phil Tannella. They are, Jeff. They are. So basically we ended up doing a full case of Topps Chrome and 3/4 of a Stadium Club case. Yeah, Micah Miss, this format was really popular tonight, so we'll probably do it again. We could probably do something similar with with Ginter and Topps Chrome. Ooh, I like that a lot. Sandy Koufax, refractor going to the Dodgers. Dodgers to Mike Seamson. That's going on the showcase after we're done here. I know, Paul. It's not like they're stuck together super hard, but it is really annoying having to separate them all. Especially when there's already a ton of base and it takes a while to go through it regardless. We have to separate them out. Jeff, there was a red foil in the first one, but nothing else. Mike Miss, that reminds me, I did ask Ryan, and he said that we can do wax on most stuff. You know, there's going to be some exceptions, but he did say that we can do, we can sell it for the shop price plus tax and shipping if you wanted to. So for instance, we've been selling Stadium Club at 110, so it'd be 110 plus tax, and then if you ship it with a break, it'd be $5 extra for shipping. So basically 115 plus tax if you wanted to do one. So he said in general that's what we're going to do going forward. If you guys want to add wax on to break purchases. Shane Bieber for the Indians. Indians to Nick Haywood. Yeah, absolutely, buddy. Alright, Stadium Club box number 2. So you also have to do it in like 2 steps. Like first, you break apart like the individual packs, but then as you go, you still end up with like these 2 cards stuck together at a time that you gotta free up. Ryan, no worries. We're just 1 box in, so you just missed the first box. Paul, I haven't looked at it a whole lot. I looked at some of the non-baseball autos, but that was about it. So should be some fun ones. Robel Garcia, base auto for the Cubs is going to be our next hit. Cubs to Paul Moshery. There you go, Paul. It's a start. Yeah, we'll do a decent amount of Allen Ginter, but Bowman Chrome is going to be a huge one for us. So Cubs are on the board. Luis Arraez, red foil. Chrome, Yadi Molina. That's a cool one to get a chrome of. Going to the Cardinals and Sean Rankerts. Jeff, I would have to check for you on that. Are you interested in hobby or jumbo? I can definitely check for you. If you let me know, I'll make a note and I can get back to you. We definitely have more Topps Chrome hobby, but we do still have some jumbo too. Shed base Blue Jays. Good to see this one flipped over. Kyle Lewis, red foil for the Mariners. Mariners to Phil Tanella. Oh, Jeff, because you're in Canada. That's right. Maybe we'll do a personal night. I can open it for you instead. Josh Rojas is going to be our next auto. That's going to the Diamondbacks. D-backs to Allison Wolf. Interesting, Jeff. Huh. Yeah, I can still let you know though. It just takes a minute to check. Mike Trout, Bash and Burn. I'll sleeve that one up. Stadium Club has gone up, but I want to say we're still at 110 here in the store. We're probably not going to be buying a whole lot more of it. But it has been a fun run. Yeah, we've done a lot of it because there wasn't anything that came out last week. If Bowman Chrome had come out last week, we would have been doing a lot of that. But except, just kept running Stadium Club for you guys. You guys kept filling them. Don Mattingly box topper Yankees to Ryan DeVault. Gotcha, Jeff. I mean, Jeff, we're basically in Canada. Probably drive one up to the border. Might have to open it on our side of the border though to bring it back in. You'll have to quarantine. Is it two week quarantine when you enter the country? Do you know? Oh, we sure do, Jeff. Not pretty. Where are you in Canada, Jeff? Yeah, definitely be faster to meet us at the border. North of Toronto, so a little bit east. You can drive around the lakes and get here. I was almost up in Canada like 2 weeks ago. I was up right along the north shore of Lake Superior. Like probably 20 miles from the border. So that's a hike from where we are though. It's like a 4.5 hour drive to get up there. So like 5 hours to the border. And once you get that far north, you're driving like, I mean, there's highways, but you're driving through the woods. James Marvel, base auto for the Pirates. Pirates to E&M. Through Michigan, then north back to Canada. Interesting. So Pirates on the board for Ian. There's a rubber base. White Sox to Jeff. So I went from Winnipeg to Toronto. It's a little bit of a move. Jesus Luzardo base chrome like that one for the A's. Going to Steve Rankerts. I want to see a cool like vet auto here. Like Soto or somebody. Or even somebody retired. Just one of those we don't see very often. Jordan base, Astros. Tatis, Bash and Burn. Go Twins! Bruce Dar Gratterall. Base auto for the Twins going to Dana Anderson. I said Dana. Sandberg first day issue. These are really tough. Cubs on that one are going to Paul Moshery. There you go, Paul. Nice hits. Yeah, Jeff, that makes sense. That makes sense then to be buying in when there's that much of a price difference. Nico Horner, base for the Cubs. That's interesting with the different markets. I mean, it's the same thing with like some of the soccer stuff being really easy to get over in Europe. And then not so much over here. And that's also why we import Bowman Draft Asia. Bo Bichette, Space, Blue Jays. Bichette, Bash and Burn. All right, one box of Stadium Club left. Final box topper is going to be a cool one. Would be cooler for that ink on it. Randy Johnson going to the Diamondbacks. D-backs to Allison Wolf. So, okay, so this is the error card. So it's got Diamondbacks on the front and Mariners on the back. But I want to say that it's Diamondbacks on the checklist. Oh yeah, it is, because it's the Diamondbacks parade. So they just messed up. I want to say that the base card of it, they got it right, but just the box topper's wrong. But we'll see. Jeff, this was pick your team. Maybe you randomly decided to buy the White Sox. Yeah, the fire truck card is awesome. Yeah, Jeff, the last one you had gotten White Sox in the random. So Jeff, are you guys are you Eastern time zone then? It's real late for you then. 12:43 here in Minnesota. Yeah, late night break, Jeff. Although we started later. We probably could have filled a 115 tonight. Up in 5 hours for work. Love it. That's some dedication. I better play something at that point. Always, Paul. You know the drill around here. Blake Snell, Emperors of the Zone Orange. That's going to the Rays. Rays to Rob Aspis. A lot of times this is the time of the night where the movie quotes start coming out. Aquino base for the Reds. We're all just trying to stay awake. Oh, there's Kevin. What's up, Kevin? Just in time for some movie quotes. Josh Van Meter is going to be your next auto. That's going to the Reds. Reds to Nick Haywood. We say movie quotes, and Kevin opens up his phone and comes on here. You're my boy, Blue. Jesus Luzardo, red foil for the A's. Ryan, are you on the West Coast? Where are you at, Ryan? Justin Verlander, base chrome. Good old Lane of the Lost, Kevin. Sarisa Taka. Emperors of the Zone, Paddock. Michael S., should we post another one? You Darvish black and whites. Put together another high-end mixer. Kyle Lewis, base Mariners. Dana, not tonight. There you go. You got a Gratterall, who's no longer on the Twins, but still going to you. Dozing off for that one. No, hopefully there's more to come, though. Dan Vogelback. Base auto for the Mariners. It's going to Phil Tanella. Kevin, you did get some cool stuff with the Twins, though. Phil is already on the board. Boba Shed base. I feel like we got one of those in like every box here. Exactly, Paul. Yeah, Kevin. Akiyama red foil for the Reds. Dana, I'm happy. I am very happy with how that trade has played out. So, sure, our bullpen has been a little shaky this year, but my head has been unbelievable, so I am happy. And I think the Dodgers are happy too. Dodgers have always had a lot of starting pitching, so it's a good swap for them too. Alright, so that'll do it for Stadium Club. On to Topps Chrome. Getting an okay showcase so far, but we're definitely going to need a little bit of help. Yeah, actually, now that the more I look at it, it's a pretty weak showcase. Jeez, Kevin. Maybe you need to come pick up your brakes every once in a while. I think a lot of stuff went out today. That's pretty typical for Tuesdays because, you know, most of the guys don't come in on the weekends. So then Monday, they're getting, everything sorted and into packages into today. And labels start going on stuff today. Paul, I think they're 0 for against the White Sox so far. So not a great start. But basically already in the playoffs. I think the White Sox magic number is like 2 now or something. So, is what it is. Be nice to pass them up, but I think it'll be a huge deal this year if you don't win your division. Yeah, Kevin, we still have to figure out what the best way to do it is for people that want to pick their stuff up. Dana, I want to say it was Garver too. So Kevin didn't get those. He was hoping to get a Garver auto, but didn't happen. I think Garver is the Twins box topper. Kevin, I've got like 200 cards ready to drop off, but I'm not prepping them for you. But if you bring them in the shop, I'll take a look at them for you and show you the ropes. But yeah, I'm probably going to bring stuff in tomorrow to give to Chris and Jeremy. There we go, good starts. Gavin Lux Prism going to the Dodgers. Dodgers to Mike Seamson. That's more like it. Brock, I do go through Jeremy. Yeah, all of us do. Me, Emil, Ryan, we all use Jeremy. Let's go, Brock. It's fun. It takes a long time, so don't get discouraged, but you just got to be patient. And now I'm to the point where I got stuff coming back pretty regularly. Junior Fernandez base auto for the Cardinals. I started sending stuff in regularly like in January. Kevin, I'll probably be around for a little bit like in the afternoon, but not expecting to be there all day. Dana, for sure. Absolutely. Bo Bichette's future's looking bright. So Rooker was looking good, but that didn't last very long. I know, I didn't see, did they end up calling up Kirilloff? Or did they just activate Garver? What happened there? Because who was it? Was it... I can't remember it. Nico Horner base there. Was it Rosario that got hurt the other day? Dubon base Giants. Brock, so you can send them all in at the same time, but you can have Jeremy split them up into different orders. So he might split them into like 3 different orders and do like 30 in different orders, and they'll probably still ship out the same day, but you never know like when those are actually going to come back. Giants to Scott Harvey. So like for instance, you could send off 2 orders the exact same day to PSA. Same everything, same amount of cards, same sports. And one can come back like a month before the other one. So if you split them up, you minimize the risk of like all of them taking super long. So I split that up a little bit. But then also, a Kino Refractor. You minimize the risk of getting somebody in a bad mood that gives you bad grades on all of them. So I would split it up. You can still send them to Jeremy and have him send them in at the same time. Just let him know you want to do that. Blankenhorn made his debut. Interesting. So they're really just holding out on Kirilloff. We're on base for the Astros and Sean Rankerts. And Kevin, sounds good. I'll let you know when I'm going to be up here. Yeah, no problem, Brock. Hopefully that made sense. But yeah, so usually I don't even bother like separating them out at all. Gold Wave there. I just let Jeremy take care of it. Robert, 85 for the White Sox, and Jeff. Yeah, Brock, it's pretty brutal. You do see it sometimes, but then you also see ones that they're super generous, and a lot of 10s were given out. Nomar Mazara, Gold Wave for the White Sox, and Jeff. But it happens. The more orders you send out, the more it evens out. 47 out of 50. Hey, what's up, Jeff? How's it going? How's life in Houston? Bellinger Refractor. Gavin Lux, 85. We're just wrapping up a late night here at Real Breaks. He is Mike Miss. He's like one of the top 5 in the country, actually. So, but he's local. He's one of our guys that is renting a case here in the shop. But he's the one that we all use, and we're kind of in the process of working out a deal with him where we can be a drop-off point, so you guys can just bring in your stuff, and he'll just pick it all up from here. So we don't want to deal with it, but if we could be a drop-off point for him, then that could work. In NOLA doing a signing, Jeff. Who's signing? Zion? Mike Miss, I can add you if you're looking for a group. Oh, that's awesome. Taysom. So, Jeff, I opened 1 pack of Mosaic Football, and I got a gold Juju Smith-Schuster auto. I got a CeeDee Lamb base card. I got a Mahomes base, which CeeDee's getting like $30-$35, and Mahomes is getting like 20. Crazy. But then I got a Taysom Hill purple out of 49, I think. And didn't really realize it, but Taysom stuff is actually selling too. So I think I did pretty well. So I think I'm going to quit while I'm ahead on Mosaic and not open anymore. Yeah, Matt, we were talking about Willie Castro earlier today. Pulled 2 of his autos. It's crazy. You gotta have him in your conversation for Rookie of the Year at this point. Yeah, Brock, I'm definitely calling it quits at that point. It's nuts. So I haven't sold any of it, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. I was thinking about subbing some of it, but might as well just move it. Yeah, it's so expensive right now. I just sell it while it's high. I just don't. You guys know I don't really do football, baseball, and basketball. I was just visiting one of the other local card shops around here, and they had it packed out. And I was like, yeah, let's try a pack. Yeah, and they're only going up. I think we were at 7 here on release day, and I think we're at 8 now. Bo Bichette, 85 for the Blue Jays. Did you guys see? There's no way it's legit, but did you see the Bengals auction go for 10 grand in a case on eBay? No way that's legit, but pretty crazy. Pretty crazy what Burrow stuff is doing. TJ Zoich for the Blue Jays and Mark Asher Cats. Yeah, we'll see once Prism comes out. I mean, the basketball stuff is still selling well, but it's also a little bit different because for basketball, Prism comes out before Mosaic. And for football, Mosaic's like the first big one that's come out. Harold Ramirez, blue out of 150 for the Marlins. Bichette, freshman flash, and there's another Rober. Base for the White Sox, going to Jeff. Matt, I do not know. Maybe Jeff can help you out. So Jeff's from Houston, but he does autograph signings with his company where he travels and does signings with a bunch of big names. Mike Trout base for the Angels. And Sheldon Noyes refractor auto. That's going to the A's and Steve Rankerts. Yeah, that is kind of interesting that there's no release date for Prism. Although I think Panini doesn't typically do their release calendar as far in advance. 118 of 499 on that Sheldon Noyes. Yastrzemski negative for the Giants. Going to Scott Harvey. Yastrzemski is another one that's had a good year. Gavin Lux base Dodgers. Gratterall refractor. There's like this little tiny spider that's like repelling right over our cards. I wonder if it'll come onto the screen here. It's going so slow. Where is it even hanging from? That is weird. I'm going to give him a minute, see if he gets on the screen. And we'll squish him. Jeff, hope you're doing well too. Thanks for swinging through. We'll definitely talk soon. Well, keep crushing those signings. And try to swing something so you can come back out to Minnesota. Get Kirk to sign some more stuff. All right. See ya, buddy. Little tiny guy. Yeah, Paul, I'm assuming that's responding to the Willie Castro thing. I mean, he's still hitting like 350, isn't he? I think someone confirmed that earlier tonight. You keep doing that, people are going to take notice. Doesn't matter who you are or what team you play for. That is noteworthy. 2 boxes of Topps Chrome left. Chet face. Oh, Brock. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't anybody back then. Things you hate to see right there. Kevin, whatever you do, don't sell it for $3. Yeah, Mike Evans, I would say there's like 0 chance that he comes up this year, but probably next year. You've been wondering the same thing. I like it. Logan Webb, Green Wave out of 99 Giants. Robert Freshman Flash, White Sox. Bichette base, Blue Jays. Can you imagine if they hadn't gotten Bichette into Series 2? Or not Bichette, Robert, and into the rest of the stuff this year? Jacob Waguespack, base auto for the Blue Jays, and Mark Asher Cats. Can you imagine how expensive his Bowman stuff would be with how he's played? Obviously now it's a lot more spread out with Series 2 and Chrome and all these different products. Nico Horner 85 for the Cubs. Yeah, they do have a bunch of guys stashed, and there's no reason to waste the service time. Michael Brousseau. Base auto for the Rays. Rays to Rob Aspis. Kyle Lewis, base Mariners. Nico Horner refractor, nice one there. Cubs to Paul Mosher. I mean, we've had some nice stuff now, but nothing like just crazy. I mean, Lux Prism in the mitts is decent. We can do better though. Austin Nola refractor, we'll grab that one. Nico base for the Cubs. Yeah, Tampa Bay and Miami, for sure. Yeah, so me and Emil have been working with Ryan on some fun content with Bowman Chrome. You saw he teased it a little bit by posting that first player profile yesterday. I don't know if he ended up posting one today, but anyways, he wrote 9 of those, and Emil shot some footage with him today doing like video content going through each player. And so you can be able to look out for that. It's probably tomorrow in the afternoon. We're going to post the full thing on like YouTube and then individual ones in the group and on Instagram, Twitter, that type of thing. So should be some fun content and help you guys learn those players a little bit. We're trying to learn them too still. I mean, Ryan knows prospects pretty well, but I try to read up as much as I can, help pass that info on to you guys. So this will be a fun way for us to do it. I mean, you still only have so much to go off of since they're not playing right now. We can speculate. Ooh, 5 months. 5 months waiting for Wander. I mean, it seems like he has been signing quite a bit for Topps though. He's been in plenty of products. What product is it from? Part of it is Topps is probably just trying to work through all their customer service stuff. They're probably slow on redemptions. I'm waiting on a Tyler Hero from Panini, which now it's like, dang. I mean, before I was like, it's not a big deal, but now it's like, dang, I want to have that. I want to say it's an optic base auto. But I can't remember for sure. Dana, we're all Montgomery Club members, so I got my box, Ryan got his box, Emil got his box, so we gotta see. Me and Emil have to see how much Ryan lowballs us. No, he usually makes a pretty fair offer to us. But, yeah, so we'll have some boxes to rip in mixers. Wandering around looking for a pen. Probably not wrong. Yeah, it's funny. Jeff that was in here earlier, so he's from Houston, and like I said, he does a lot of signings with big names, and they do signings with like Jordan. So I told him he's got to tell Jordan to sign his redemptions for us. So he had redemptions in like some of the Panini products. So Jeff said that he could take the redemption to him, see if he could sign his cards. Aaron Judge, purple refractor. That's out of $2.99. Dana, we'll have him for breaks. Yankees to Ryan DeVault. Nice Judge. Paul, yours came in the mail. I haven't even gotten my shipping notification. 205 out of 299. Although I feel like recently I've gotten the UPS notification that I got something coming before Topps even emails me. Lewis Prism going to the Mariners. Mariners to Phil Tanella. Yeah, maybe you can give Toro some lessons. Nice Lewis. We already got him up there. Tim Lopes, base auto for the Mariners as well. Also going to Phil. Yeah, for sure, Jeff. So that's what they do actually, his company. Brendan McKay for the Rays. So they do like helmets and high-end stuff. So they always have really cool like bats. So they'll do like Players Weekend bats and that type of stuff, like game model bats. Javi Baez, I think this is an image variation. It's really thick, so I'm going to sleeve it up assuming that it is, and then we'll check the codes. Cubs to Paul Mashery. Let's see, that is a 3-5 code, and 9-5 is the base code. So nice Javi Baez short prints. I'll throw it up here with Ryan Sandberg, that first day issue. Kevin, yeah, I want to say Montgomery Club was like December, like November or December this past year. So should be opening up fairly soon. A couple months. But yeah, it's absolutely been worth it this year. We'll see what they do with it next year. If they, limits who can. Obviously, they'll give first priority to current club members. But I wonder if it'll actually sell out. Gavin Lux, Freshman Flash. So I think this last year it didn't really sell out. They just had it open for a certain window. But this was the first year they gave early access to products, and that alone is worth a fortune. Luis Robert, base chrome for the White Sox, and Jeff Mazur. Brock, Paul's your guy. I'll have to ask him. Pull this out of here because the top loader's cracked. Yeah, honestly, Montgomery Club is worth it this year and last year just for the sets. Like at the end of the year, you get a complete set with the Montgomery Club logo stamped on it. You know, because next year you're gonna have the same thing where a ton of rookies are gonna be in Series 1, and I'm sure Series 2 will be the same. Dubon Blue Refractor out of 150 for the Giants. Giants to Scott Harvey. And then you get those like 4 sets throughout the year, which I've had all the rookies in those too, so I've sent those out for grading. I don't like that either, Kevin. I don't like that some people have multiple memberships either. But I just have the one. I'm a rule follower. Aaron Judge Refractor. I'll sleeve that one up too. Ryan, thanks for hanging out. I really like that purple Judge that you got. Okay. So nothing too crazy in here. It was decent. I mean, it's not like this is quite as high end of a break as the last ones we were doing those mixers, but do a quick recap here. Nola Refractor, Bichette base, Nico, Kyle Lewis base, Bichette inserts, Lux, Ramirez out of 150, Trout, Yastrzemski negative, Bichette, Horner, Lux, Verlander chrome, Aquino base, Luzardo red foil, Darvish black and whites, Kyle Lewis base, Bichette base, Luzardo chrome. I'm going to top load that one. Alvarez base, Horner base, Bichette base, Molina chrome, Bichette, Trout, Chris Bryant chrome, and Bichette again. Kevin, I said earlier tonight that me and you are planning a movie night here once the COVID stuff dies down. Akiyama red foil for the Reds and Snell out of 50 Rays. Aaron Judge Refractor and purple. Purple's out of 299 for the Yankees. Logan Webb out of 99 Giants. Robert Freshman Flash for the White Sox. Horner Refractor Cubs. Mazera out of 50 White Sox. And Jordan base chrome Astros. Not onto the showcase yet. So let's do our chrome autos. Let's see. I'll pull the colored ones out. Okay, base autos. Lokes for the Mariners. Brousseau for the Rays. Wegesbeck for the Blue Jays. Zoich also Blue Jays. Dubon Giants. And Fernandez Cardinals. Sheldon Noyce out of 499 A's. And Dubon out of 150 Giants. Will Ferrell Fest 2020. I love it. I'm in. Stadium Club Autos, Dan Vogelbach, Mariners, Gratterall, Twins, Van Meter, Reds, Marvel, Pirates, Rojas, D-backs, Garcia, Cubs, and Jalen Davis, Giants. Onto the showcase, Austin Nola, Mariners, auto. Sandy Koufax, Stadium Club, Chrome Refractor for the Dodgers. Dodgers to Mike Seamson. Bunch of rubbers. We've got 2 base chrome, Stadium Club base, and 85 inserts. And we also have that Freshman Flash insert, but they don't want to try to put a 5th card up there on that stand. White Sox to Jeff. Aquino Refractor for the Reds. Reds are going to Nick Haywood. So nice Cubs, Javi Baez image variation. And Ryan Sandberg first day issue. Cubs going to Paul Massery. While we're going streaking through the quad to the gymnasium. Everybody's following me. Kyle Lewis Prism and red foil for the Mariners. Going to Phil Tinella. Kevin, that's what I told him. We got to decide what the first movie is, but then from then we can watch whatever. But the first one is tough choice. What do you watch first? Gavin Lux Prism ends up in the Mets. Dodgers to Mike Seams in. So thanks for hanging out, guys. Had a lot of fun chatting and just hanging out on this Tuesday nights. Frank the Tank. But thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll have plenty more movie quotes in the coming days. But I will be back on Thursday afternoon and then again on Saturday afternoon. So thank you, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Have fun tomorrow ripping some Ginter with Tom in the morning and then Ryan in the evening. Oh, thank you, Jeff. Jeff reminded me on skunk protection. So let me get my keyboard out. All right, let's flip back over. I don't think we had quite as many skunks as the first one, but it's probably in between the first one and the second one. So we ended up with 20 in this one. Let's go ahead and paste that in. 20 entries. Angels for Nathan on top. Yankees for Ryan on the bottom. Decimal's got to be 4 or higher. Going 5 rounds. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look at that. White Sox won twice tonight. That's crazy. So, I mean, I guess it's fitting. They're the most expensive. So, Jeff, you are the winner. Jeff, let me know what you'd like. The Hank Aaron and the Mantle are gone. But let me flip back here. Or I'll grab the code first. All right, so Jeff, the Aaron is gone and the Mantle is gone. So you can either do the Rizzuto, the Koufax, or the Willie Mays. Definitely rigged. Super rigged. But let me know what you want to do, Jeff. And add Champlin, Minnesota as a location. Should we tag all these people? Oh, I didn't get the faces on this one. Just let me know, Jeff, and that will be it for tonight. Get those set aside, and yeah, that'll be it. And then here I can flip back as well. So kicking off the new release. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Kicking off the new release off right. Oh, Tom. Alan Ginter, #1, pick your team, posting at 10 a.m. Central, breaking at noon. So I think Tom's going to do the afternoon, and then he'll go into the evening, and then Ryan's going to be doing the evening shift. So thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you on Thursday.